Hello, my dear students of class ninth. This is me, Anish Moses from US Academy and Institute Gorakhpur. And today I'll be starting the second poem from the Beehive book. And the name of the poem is Wind. As this poem starts, we come to know that this poem is written by Subramanya Bharti. And this poem was written in Tamil. And later, because it was written in Tamil, afterward it was converted into English by A.K. Ramanujan. So, the narrator of this poem can be both Subramaniam Bharti as well as A.K. Ramanujan. Now, I'll be explaining this poem in two parts. Two part means the first part I'll be telling you the summary, and after telling the summary, then I'll be going on line by line with this poem. So, let's start the summary. While this poem is a talk. This poem is a conversation between this poet and wind, and he personifies this wind as his um, collateral. And there is a collateral talk between the poet as well as wind. And in the starting of the line of this poem, poet is saying that we must. He is saying that he is requesting wind, that wind must come very slowly. It must not destroy anything. It must be very lenient. And he is requesting wind that don't rattle up all the pages. Don't, you must be seeing that as wind or this type of a storm comes, door and windows start to bang, paper starts to fly, and these type of lighter things start to shift here and there. So this type of things you must be noting while this storm and wind is blowing in a very harsh manner. So this type of thing was being noticed by the poet. That's why he is making a request to this wind that don't come in such a strong manner so that various people get troubled up. And also he is requesting wind to be very gentle and very slow. He is also saying in this poem that due to this process of blowing a strong wind, various people houses get destroyed, various means lives get ended up, various things happened. And it is also saying, means it is just also compared, this wind is also compared as a worst behavior or worst nature or the bad times which comes in life. So that is what this poet is telling to the wind, that don't come in such a manner. As it has been also said that bad time always comes and it destroys everything. So that is what the thing that poet is also telling. Now, as wind is an non-living thing, it do not understand anything. As wind is compared to the bad times, we must be thinking that in our life only good time comes, no bad time. No one wants bad time in their life, but it is never that bad times don't come. Bad time always come whenever it is the God's will. So that is what the thing. He is just requesting to the wind, which is equal to the bad time that don't come in life. But it does not happen so. Wind always comes and the bad time always comes. So that is what the thing is. And afterwards, when these things come, there is no remedy. We have to just surpass these all things and we have to come out victorious. That is what the thing is. And in the last few lines, this poet is telling that he is telling to the readers that it is not so that wind will never come in life or bad time will never come in life. It is the thing that we must be that much strong enough to sustain that strong winds. We have to be that much brilliant. We have to be that much strong that whatever problem come in our life, we can just tackle those problems and we can come out victorious with these problems. So that is what he is requesting readers. And also he is telling to the readers that we must make friend of this wind. We must always make, we must be having a good relationship between these bad times, because it always comes. And once we are befriend with bad times, or when we are befriend with wind, it will always, it will also act as a good friend to us. So that is what the summary which was written, and now we will be reading line by line this poem. So this is the second poem from Beehive book, as I have told you earlier. Now again I am telling that this poem was written in Tamil language. You can read it in the last line also. It is written that Subramanya Bharati 1882 to 1921, it is her year of birth as well as death year, is a great Tamil poet famous for patriotism in the pre-independence era. A.K. Ramanujan is a Kannada and an English poet. So A.K. Ramanujan was the person who changed this Kannada poem into Tamil poem into English. Well known for his translation of classical and modern poetry. So A.K. Ramanujan was the person who took Subramanyam Bharati's poem and changed it and converted it into English language. So coming to this first line, see this what highlighted line is written: the wind blows strongly and causes a lot of destruction. How can we make friends with it? Now in this starting of this poem, as this is the heading, and after that this line which is highlighted, it is written that wind always blow very strongly and it is very difficult to sustain it. So how can we become friend with it? So these lines are being, this answer is also told in this poem itself by A.K. Ramanujan. So let's start this poem line by line. So in the first line it is written, wind, come softly, don't break the shutters of the windows. Now, as I have told you, that the poet is making a polite request to this wind, and he is telling wind, he is asking wind in a polite manner that wind come softly. He is just requesting him to come very softly or blow very softly. Don't create a scene, don't break the shutters of the window. He is also requesting to not to break, because you must have seen when the wind blow in a very harsh manner or a storm comes, these shutters of the window start banging, or the doors you must have seen starts banging, and your mother and father are just shouting to close the door or close the window. Such type of scene you must have seen in your homes even. Now it is also said that don't scatter the papers. Yes, while this type of a strong or heavy wind blow, you must be seeing that newspaper or copies or papers in your home, these lighter things start flying. You must have seen while you are seeing outside of your house also that papers are flying, plastics and many things, paper bags, many various things are just flying. So this is what happening when the wind blow very harshly. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. Yes, books which are kept on the shelf, which are kept on the table, because wind blow in a very harsh manner, because it is lighter thing, so it starts flying and it just goes off the table, it falls down. If in case some heavier thing is kept on the, definitely it won't be able to change its place. But the thing is key, paper is lighter, books are lighter, it start flying and it just falls on the ground. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. Now he is just making a complaint to this wind that there, look what you did. He is just showing the wind, see what you have done. You have just thrown my book off the table and it is now down. It is fell down. It's on the ground now. So this is what he is just showing to wind. You tore the pages of the book. He is also telling him that because of this type of a strong wind, my book pages are being torn. He is just complaining to the wind. You brought rain again. He is also saying that. So see, three things now he is just till now three things he have complained to the wind. First thing, that he have thrown book down the table. Second thing, the pages of the book were torn. And the third thing, you brought rain again. And as the wind comes or the storm comes or this type of bad weather condition, rain always accompany afterwards. As you must have seen in this type of um, weather in the springtime, after this heavy wind, definitely rain, thunderstorms, these follow. You are very clever. Now he is also symbolizing that you are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. He is telling because these things, these papers, these books, these things are very weak, that's why you are just making a fun out of them, because they are very weak. Why they are very weak? They are very lighter. Paper is lighter, doors are lighter, because with the force of wind it bangs. Paper are lighter, that's why it flies. Cloth, plastics, bags, these all things are very lighter, that's why they fly off. And that is what poet is saying to the wind, that because these things are very lighter, because these things are very weak, that's why you are making fun. Because you must have seen that stronger people always, most of the time you must have seen that in the movies, that stronger people are always making fun, or they are just making bullying these weaker people. So this is what this poet is telling. You are very clever. Okay. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors. You must note these all lines, because these all lines are very important. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling woods, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. So these are these things: houses, doors, rafter, woods, bodies, lives, crumbling heart. These are things are very lighter, because as soon as this wind start to blow, house, weaker houses, or the houses made of tin or made of very lighter material like plastic and these type of huts, these start to crumble. And crumbling doors, yes, as I have told you, that these doors start banging. Rafters, woods, bodies, even it has been, bodies are also considered as the human body, because at times when wind blow or such type of bad condition or such type of bad time come in life, these bodies or human beings are also very much becoming disappointed, or they are becoming very much sad. Crumbling life means, yes, there at times people do break when the bad time comes. These wind are symbolized as the bad time, and at times when bad time come in life, people get very much distorted. They are just becoming very much in a problem. Crumbling heart also never understand that what will happen, how, what all things will come in life, how they will get through this. So these all things are being considered by the poet. Even the wind god we know, and crush them all. Okay, now over here it is being said that because these things, houses, doors, these all rafters are very weak, so that's why wind god also is very happy in just making them in such a sorry, wind god is also very much happy in seeing them means in problem. And also he is just saying the wind god Vino and crush them all. Yes, Vino, what is the meaning of Vino? You must have seen in olden days, or while you are going in such type of villages, you must have seen that women are just taking with a type of this type. This is known as winnowing, when these women are just tossing all these grains, so that the grain are just kept, they just fall near to them, and these type of husks are just with the wind blow off and far away, so that they can easily collect this type of grains, and it is easy for them. So this is called as winnowing. Now this is being said that god, the wind god, is also he also like to winnow. He selects those people who are strong enough, and he just throws off those people who are not able to sustain such type of problem. That is what is being said in this poem. And okay, he won't do what you tell him. Okay, now till here, till this line, the wind god winnow and crush them all. Now he is now in this, as I have told you, wind is now throwing off all these weaker people away from them, and because those who are stronger, they are left near to it. So till here, there was a talk between poet and this wind. Now from this paragraph, there is a talk between poet and reader. Now poet over here is explaining all these things, so he is telling all these type of problems, he is just explaining these all things to his reader. Now over here it is said that he won't do what you tell him. Now this poet is saying to readers that whatever we are saying, we are requesting, whatever polite request we are making to the wind, it will definitely not listen to it. Why? Because he is considering us weak, and because he is considering us weak, why he will listen to us? That is what he is saying. So come, let's build strong homes. Now At this time, this poet is very determined, seeing that weaker people are destroyed. Now he is just giving confidence, he is just motivating the weaker people that no problem, such type of disaster have come in your life, no problem at all. Just let's again raise ourselves and form with a strong determination, and let's fight again back to this wind. And now he is just saying that, so come, let's build a strong home. Now he is saying to build a strong home so that it can fight, as it was told earlier, that rattling of homes, these all things, that weaker homes do fly. You must have seen wherever tornadoes or such type of storm comes, or um, such type of hurricane comes, these homes are even flying. So this poet is saying to build a strong home. Strong home built, a strong home over here symbolizes that we must have a confident and a strong will, so that we can sustain, we can face any type of problem. Let's join the doors firmly, practice to firm the body. Now he is just saying that let's join the door firmly. Now as the door are also banging when the wind is blowing, so he is just saying, so let's firm it up, let's steadfast it up, so that it does not bang at the time of wind. Close it very properly so that wind do not open it up. Practice to form the body. Practice to form the body, he is also saying that we must have a strong body even, so that we can just steadfast, or we can just sustain, we can fight against wind. Make the heart steadfast. Yes, steadfast means to form a strong and determined, to have a strong and determined will. He is also saying that heart must also be steadfast. We must have a steadfast and we must have a strong heart, a strong will, so that no such type of problem or no such type of wind do deflect us from our target. Do this and the wind will be friend with us. Now he is also saying that if we are doing such type of thing, wind will definitely come. And because that wind also, because we are having strong hearts, we are having strong bodies, we are having strong homes, because if wind will not be able to do anything, wind will also fall short in front of us, and at that time we can be friends with this, we can be friend with the wind. And also he is just saying the wind blow out weak fire. Now yes, it is now said that the wind blows out weak fire and makes a strong fire roar and flourish. Now very nice lines it is. Now it is said that if winds are blowing and a small matchstick is burned, it is enlightened, definitely, because the wind are very fast, it is blowing in a very strong manner. Definitely that a strong matchstick won't survive, that fire on the matchstick won't survive. Practically also you must have seen that if you light a matchstick and strong winds are blowing, it won't sustain. But it is also saying that he makes a strong fire roar and flourish. And but the place where there is lot of fuel, the place where there is lot of firewoods and such type of jungle, and over there once fire is um, captured in that forest, definitely as much as air blows off, it won't extinguish. In fact, it will moreover roar and flourish, it will moreover become stronger and stronger. You must have seen the fire that was recently in this Australia jungle. That fire took many days to eradicate. Now this is what the contrast difference, a matchstick and a jungle fire. If a matchstick is kept in front of a strong wind, definitely it will extinguish, but a fire in a jungle, as much as strong wind blows, it will not extinguish. So his friendship is good, we praise him every day. Now he is at the last, he is saying that his friendship is very good, because if we are strong, if that wind is also strong, we can have a very good friendship. And because we will have friendship, we will always praise each other. That wind will also have a respect of us, and we will also have a respect, and we will also praise that wind. So till here was the summary of this poem, Wind, that was from Beehive book. This is the second poem. Previous also one poem I have taught. You can just see my playlist, you can just subscribe my channel to get all these videos. And after studying this poem, as I have just given the PDF, you can just take the screenshot if you have not got your book. and in the second phase you can just find that there are some question answers, some word meanings are also there. You can just take a screenshot and you can solve these all question. If there is any problem, please do ask me in my YouTube comment box. Definitely I am going to reply for that. And also the notes as well as question and answer even I will be providing in the school link, which you have already got by the school side by SMS. So study at your home, stay safe. Thank you.